Hello, in this video I'll be showing you how to answer the BMAT 2007 Section 2, Question 2. Element X is in the second period of the periodic table. Element Y has 6 more protons than X. Which statement must be correct? Statement A. Element X and Y are in the same period. So if we look at our periodic table, say we take X to be an element like carbon, so Y would have 6 more protons, and that would make it magnesium. So we can see that carbon's in period 2, whilst magnesium's in period 3, i.e. they're not in the same period. They'll only be in the same period if, say, X was either lithium and beryllium, which will make Y fluorine or neon. So our statement A is false, or not always correct. Moving on to statement B, element X and Y have the same number of electrons in the first shell. So all elements in a periodic table, apart from hydrogen, have a full first shell. They have 2 electrons in the first shell. So this makes statement B correct, as elements X and Y have more than 2 electrons, so they both have to have a full first shell. And I'll show you why statement C and D are incorrect. So looking at C, element Y has 6 more electrons in its outer shell than X. So if you take the same example where we have carbon and magnesium, see our electron configuration for carbon will be 2 in the first shell, 4 in the second shell. And for magnesium, it will be 2 in the first shell, 8 in the second, and 2 in the third shell. So if we compare the outermost shells, we can see that magnesium doesn't have 6 more electrons in its outer shell. This statement will only be true if both elements X and Y are in the same period. Now finally, looking at D, the nucleon number of Y is 6 more than that of X. So the nucleon number is just the mass number, which i.e. the sum of the number of protons and neutrons in the nucleus. And this statement is incorrect because Y will have more neutrons than X. It won't have just 6 more protons and no extra neutrons. So your nucleon number will have to increase by more than 6. And if we take our carbon and magnesium example again, we can see that carbon has a mass number or nucleon number of 12, and magnesium has a nucleon number of 24. So it's an increase of 12, not 6.